Welcome, Leo and cross watchers. Today, so I'm gonna start using the playing deck, a regular playing deck, with the tarot deck. Okay, because getting tarot deck, it's another actual tarot deck's not that easy for me to do. So I did learn to read these. So I'll just be using this as a second deck. Okay. Also, today or this week I'm focusing on doing overview reading, okay, which I'll probably just do bi-monthly, just because it takes so much time to do. And, for those of you who don't know, I actually do tarot in secret, okay, and then so that the tarot readings aren't, the same every day, certain days of the week, so I'm going to focus on certain areas. So today will be everything, and like tomorrow I'll focus, more, just like one day finance and money, another day relationships, stuff like that. Okay, so let's get started. Holy Spirit, angels and spirit guides, what insight do you have for Leo? Holy Spirit, angels, spirit guides, what insight do you have for Leo? So also keep in mind, I know the shuffling and laying out the cards, especially on this one, takes a while. So if you want to fast forward to where the actual reading begins, you can do that. Okay. So this is where you are overall, okay? So some of you could be reconciling with somebody. Others of you, this could be out with your friends. This could be partying, celebrating, that sort of energy, okay? So let's see what problem you are facing. This is, your overall problem. So I'm seeing, you are wanting to be carefree, okay? So the Eight of Hearts is like the Eight of Cups. This is water energy, and also water energy here. I'm seeing, somebody here is wanting to walk away and be free, be carefree, adventurous, not have to worry about anything, that sort of energy, okay? So let's see what your solution is to this problem. So earth and water energy again. So So, this could be, becoming more grounded, becoming more stable, better money choices and stuff like that, there is, because the nine, like I said, this is like the 9 of Cups, so, the 9 of Cups is like, wish fulfillment, that sort of energy. So I feel like in order to get, what you want, you need to ground yourself, you need to be patient, you need to, be better with your money, depending, the money part might not be for everybody, but it is for some, okay? Let's see where you're coming from. So water and fire energy. So, there was something that you wanted in the past and you fought for it, you stood your ground for it, you stuck up for it, I feel like it was something that you were passionate about, okay? Let's see where you're headed. Now, so right now you're currently headed, so it's air and water energy. So you're headed towards heartbreak, okay? With the 7 of Hearts is like the 7 of Cups. So, that's okay. So for the upright way, I feel like this can go either way for you guys. So, so yeah, you'll have heartbreak, but I feel like, you will also have options, whatever those options mean to you. And for some of you, I feel like, you were in this illusion, like, what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, it's like, you definitely wanted something, you definitely fought for it, and I feel like, some of you actually got it, but then you lost it. I feel like, oh my goodness. One thing that sucks about doing this secretly is I have to do it right when I wake up, so I apologize for that. So anyway, so yeah, so, I just feel like for some of you, this is you could have been manifesting something. Sometimes, when we manifest something or just work hard to get something that we want, sometimes the things that we want aren't the things that we need or things that are good for us. So, I feel like for some of you or a few of you, I feel like this is something that, you desire, well, I'm seeing, that you really desired and wanted, and, I feel like some of you got it, but it just didn't turn out the way that you expected it to, okay? So moving on, let's see what your weaknesses are. So fire energy, fire. Yeah, so, I feel like, it's not, okay, so, either it's distance or not knowing when to put distance between you and something, okay? Which causes you to be overwhelmed, tired, exhausted, that wounded feeling, okay? And it has to do with distance. So however that resonates to you, okay? So in your strength, fire energy, so, it's like, okay, so for your strength, it'd be like, recognizing when something doesn't make you happy, and making a choice to, resolve it or change it, or talk it out. Because this is like the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is, this could be slow movement too. Because it can be about messages, or it could be about, progressing, or it could, be, delays and stuff like that. So, however that resonates to you, okay. But, this is your strength. So, I feel like, like, I kind of want to say, like, even when something makes you unhappy, you kind of push through it. okay? So let's see what your fears are. So this is water and earth energy. So the diamonds are like, so the Jack of Diamonds is like the Knight of Pentacles. So you fear something about your past, okay? So this could be something to do with your past memories, or you're worried that somebody's gonna reach out, okay? I feel like because the Jack of Diamonds or the Knight of Pentacles is about because the Jacks and the Knights, they're all about your action, who's coming towards you, what are you going towards, or it's how you're taking action. So upright, the Jack or the Knight of Pentacles would be taking your time, slow movement, planning, thinking, that sort of thing. But reverse it, kind of like the opposite, not thinking clearly, being impatient, not thinking things through, okay? So however that resonates to you, okay? So let's see where your hopes are. Fire energy. Fire. Okay, so your hope, like, I feel like, so the Six of Wands, so I feel like you have this huge, you have this heaviness, you're carrying a lot, and I feel like, you're hoping to, release that load, you really, want to successfully get rid of this load that you have, okay? I feel like you're not just hoping for it, I feel like you're going to be doing something about it and hoping that you succeed, okay? So, let's take a look at your money. So, with the Ten of Pentacles, Earth energy, so I feel like, you have abundance when it comes to money, and the King of Diamonds is like the King of Pentacles, so Earth energy, so it's like, you don't just have abundance. I feel like some of you kind of like that business-like trait, so I feel like, when it comes to money, when it comes to work, you're, you don't mess around type energy, like you're good with your money, you're hardworking, okay? So let's see what's going on with work. So the Four of Diamonds is like the Four of Pentacles also, so Earth energy here. So with the Moon reverse, this is uncovering, discovering things coming to light, okay? So with the Four of Pentacles, this is either, you holding on to something, or, releasing something, loosening your grip on something, okay? So however that resonates to you. So let's go on to relationships, starting with your family. So air energy, you wanting to go towards calmer waters, go where it's calmer, getting away, okay? For some of you, you have a new opportunity or a new offer, okay? So the air and earth energy. And then with your friendships, fire energy, fire. Okay, so I feel like when it comes to your friendships, you're having a choice to make, a path to choose, okay? A new foundation, moving, that sort of energy, okay? So take that however that resonates to you. And now your romance relationships. So, you're feeling hopeless here, okay? Or there is no hope, okay? So water energy, so I feel like with this 10, I feel like it's connected to sadness, unhappiness, okay? So it'd be like the 10 of Cups reversed, okay? hopeless and happiness, you know. Okay, so down here, a little bit. So down here are the 7 chakras. So now we're gonna go through your chakras. Okay, so you know your root chakra is the bottom one. So you know this is where oh my gosh, like your foundation, your security, you know, what's grounding you. Okay, so right now I feel like you're not really grounded because, you know, of this big disturbance. There's this disturbance and unharmony, is that a word? You know, there's no harmony, there's no peace right now. So but if you want to improve if you want to ground yourself more, 10 of Diamonds is like the 10 of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like, because, you know, when it comes to 10 of Pentacles, it can be, you know, needing abundance, you know. So I feel like, you know, there's some things that you need to work out, okay, whether it's at home, with work, with money, you know, that sort of thing. Whatever the case is, there's something that needs work. You know, it could be marriage too, you know, that sort of thing, because like I said, this has to do, you know, your foundation, your security, you know, what's grounding you. So you're not really grounded right now, but like I said, there's just some things that that need your attention that, you know, you need to work on. Okay, and then the sacral chakra, which is creativity. Okay, so I feel like, you know, when it comes to your creativity, I feel like, you know, you're nurturing it. And creativity can be anything. Okay, you know, we're creative in everything that we do in life, so it doesn't have to, you don't have to be, you know, like an artist, someone who does music, stuff like that. No, creative, you know, is just, you know, kind of like how our mind works. You know, that sort of thing, like our creativity, you know. So like I said, you know, I feel like, you know, when it comes to your creativity, you're kind of, you know, I see, you know, you're nurturing that part of you. So earth and air, earth and air energy. So this is like the 7 of Swords. Okay, the 7 of Swords. Okay, 1 second, I'm trying to remember what the 7 of Swords is. I think there's some cards that I don't pull a lot. So, okay, yeah, I remember it now. Okay, so, you know, there is something that, so I feel like when it comes to your creativity, okay, because the 7 of Swords is about being sneaky. Okay, so I feel like, you know, maybe you're having to be sneaky about something, you know, like don't let others know about it yet, you know, kind of like, you know, do it by yourself, keep it secret, type energy, and don't let anybody else know, okay? So keep it, you know, hush hush. However that resonates to you. And remember, these are general, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? So then the next one is the solar plexus. This is about your ego, okay? So I see, you know, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune upright is like, you know, good luck, good charm. I mean, generally, you know, so I feel like when it comes to your ego, it's like, I feel like you're good when it comes to your ego, like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but then here we have this 6 of Spades, which is air energy, you know, like up here, you know, kind of like, you know, I feel like, you know, you know, you do want peace, you do want that harmony, okay? And I feel like, you know, like I really do get the sense like I'm bad at explaining egos, you know, but I feel like you have a good ego, and I feel like, you know, when things are good, you know, you don't just, like, I feel like you're somebody who likes to take action. You don't just sit back, you know what I mean? Okay, and then here we have the heart chakra, the compassion. So I feel like when it comes to showing compassion, I don't want to say it's not there, but it's not good either. Okay, fire energy here, because the Six of Wands reversed generally means, you know, unsuccessful, failure, that sort of thing. So, you know, and it's here representing your compassion. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Oh, I don't think I have tissue in here. And I can't pause this either. Yeah, there's no pause. Okay. So anyways, and then so if you want to improve your compassion, here's the Three of Cups, like right here. You know, this could be, you know, also this could be ending and counseling, you know, because in reverse, you know. So I feel like, you know, I really am sensing and feeling and seeing, you know, that you need to, you know, roll out, you know, push out all that negative energy, you know, that sort of thing, okay? Because I feel like whatever you're facing is kind of like throwing you off, okay? So the next one is the throat chakra, communication. You know what? I can't. I'm sorry. It's too distracting. I'll be right back. I can't pause it, so I guess you can fast forward it. You see. I came back. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, back. So I have a Chromebook, and I don't really know, like, how it really works. It's not like other computers. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yes. So, your communication, okay? So, I feel like, I don't want to say you communicate without love, okay? So you have water, earth energy here. So I feel like, you know, your communication's a little muddy. With the Five of Pentacles, you know, I feel like, because the Five of Pentacles is, you know, I feel like here it would be in the upright. Because generally the Knight of Cups, you know, is doing things, you know, you might come off as somebody, you know, who's loving and etc., but you're really not. It's like that unrequited love, that you know, like not serious, okay? So maybe you guys aren't that serious when you talk, or there's something missing, you know, emotionally wise. So, and then we have the Five of Diamonds, which is like the Five of Pentacles, earth energy. So, you know, this is the Five of Pentacles in the tarot deck. It would be, you know, left out in the cold, left behind, okay? Or, you know, turning things around also, if it was here in reverse. So, you know, so yes, if you want to improve your communication, you know, you really gotta turn things around, okay? Kind of like over here, you know, like I said, you know, there's some things that you need to work on, fix on, you know. I really feel like, you know, there's a situation, or, you know, yeah, because, you know, I feel like at least, you know, your romance is that way, and then you have all this Oh my goodness. Okay, so your third eye chakra is about your inner wisdom. Okay, so I feel like, I get the sense you guys are growing with wisdom, okay? You are, in that phase of learning, okay? Going through, I feel like you're learning lessons right now, because that's what the universe does. The universe puts us in situations for us to learn, okay? We have to make the decision ourselves to be like, hey, no, this is not okay. I'm gonna walk away from this, not gonna do this anymore type energy, okay? So earth, water, energy. So, I feel like when it comes to your inner wisdom, I feel like, I think you need to improve your inner wisdom, okay? I feel like, how do I say that? I feel like, you need to allow yourself to open up emotionally, okay? Allow yourself to feel your emotions, open yourself up emotionally, that sort of energy, okay? Because I feel like, when we hide our feelings, okay, because when we're hiding our feelings, burying our feelings, we're not dealing with them, we're not being honest to ourselves, that sort of thing, okay? So then this is the crown. Now the thing with the crown is that this is your connection to the divine, okay? And your connection to the divine, that could be, whatever you see as the divine, okay? Whether it's God, the universe, whatever it is that you turn to. I feel like, the divine can be kind of spiritual, so at least to me. So, the magician is about, being talented, about manifesting, about healing, and could be magic too. So I feel like, and then here we have it with the Seven of Pentacles. Dang, give me 1 second. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I remember what it is now. So, I feel like, your connection with the divine is there, for sure, okay? But if you want to improve your connection with the divine, you're going to really have to nurture it. So, like, let's say you're somebody who's religious, and you believe in God, that for you it would be like, reading the Bible every day, praying every day, try to apply things to your life, that sort of thing. Okay, that's just an example. It's just I don't know how to explain this. That's just an example, not just, learning, about it, but applying it and doing the work, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, now, last week was all about, trying new spreads, and unfortunately I don't have anybody to practice on, really. So, at least the spreads that I want to do. So, so that's why I was doing that last week. So, I finally have my rhythm. I tried, all these different spreads, and even over the 4th of July weekend, I, with these, because, they're playing cards, so, people can think I'm playing a card game and not really notice that I'm actually doing tarot. So, that's what I like about that's why I kind of learned these, so I could learn, more and practice more, So, anyways, what was I saying? So, yeah, so now I have a rhythm, and I made, I put things down, how I'm going to do things. So now everything's going to be, like, more smoother, not all over the place, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Also, and also I am doing personal readings. So if you're interested in personal reading, that information is in the description below. Also, I do free readings daily. I'll choose one from each platform. I'll choose one from YouTube, one from Twitter, one from Instagram, and one from TikTok, okay? So just make sure to say which one you're from, so I know how to pick, okay? So if you don't say which one you're from, I'll probably overlook it, okay? So otherwise, the pricing and stuff's down below. So I spent all last week updating it, but I need to update it again. So, but I'm not gonna do that until next week, just because this reading is so long and it takes a lot of time. Alright, so anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye, take care.